Namaste. Welcome to practice with the Harlem Yogi. So today we're going to do 30 minutes of intense yoga. Okay. So let's find ourselves in a comfortable seated position, spine elongated, shoulders softened, and soften the muscles in your face as you either close your eyes or softly lower your gaze. On that next inhale, slowly breathe in through your nostrils and slowly exhale. Slowly breathe in and slowly exhale. One more time. On that next inhale, deeply breathe in, completely fill in your lungs. And slowly exhale. Okay, bring your palms to your heart center. Let's take a second to set an intention for today's class. My intention is to help you, as always, develop your practice. And in this particular session, to put your mind over your body and to know that you can do tough things. Okay? Rub those palms. Feel the heat between your palms. Softly place those palms over your closed eyes. Open your eyes, rotate your eyes clockwise 3 times and counterclockwise 3 times. And then slowly relax your palms. On the next inhalation, raise your palms up to the ceiling. As you bring your eyes upwards, exhale, palms and eyes come back down to the ground. Inhale, raise your palms up. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise your palms up. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise your palms up. Now exhale, bring the left palm to the mat. Bring the left elbow. Keep the right hip on the ground. Stretch that right hand. Push the right shoulder back. And more look towards your right fingers. And hold, breathing continuous. 3, 2, and 1. Raise both palms up to the ceiling and switch. Bring the right palm to the mat, the right elbow. Keep the left hip on the ground. Stretch the left hand as you want. Open your chest, so push the left shoulder back and try to look towards the thumb. Even the left fingers are stretching and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Raise both palms up. Right palm to your left knee. Finger cup the left hand behind your tailbone. Lengthen your spine. As you exhale, twist your spine. Look towards the left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly raise your palms up and switch left palm, right knee. Finger cup the right hand behind your right hip. Lengthen your spine. And then exhale, twist to the right. And hold. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. Raise your palms up. And exhale. Gently release your legs. Shake it out. Insert your thighs. And then when you're ready, we're going to go straight to tabletop position. Okay, so palms directly underneath your shoulders. Knees are hip length apart. And keep pressing down your feet to take pressure off your back. And then when you're ready, as you inhale, raise your head, raise your tailbone up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, raise your head, raise your tailbone up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Now inhale, you're going to raise your right leg, raise that hip upward. And then as you exhale, you're going to round your spine, bring the right knee to the chest. Inhale, 1, raise your right foot, raise your head up. Exhale, 2, round your spine, knee to the chest. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. And now we're going to hold. Breathing continues. Keep pressing your palms more. Raise that right leg higher and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Round your spine. Bring the knee to the chest and hold. 3. Breathing continues. 2, and 1. Rest the right knee down, big toes touching, and take a moment to rest in child pose. You can keep your hands extended or place them by your side. Take a moment to normalize your breathing. It's about to get good. Okay, when you're ready, come back to tabletop position. Adjust your palms. And then inhale, raise your head, raise your tailbone up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, raise the left leg up. Exhale, round your spine. Bring your knee to the chest. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Last one. Inhale, 5 and hold. Breathing continues. 5, 4. Keep pressing all 4 corners of that back foot down and your palms, even your fingertips are being pressed. 3, 2, and 1. Round your spine. Bring the knee to the chest and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the left knee down and take a moment to rest in child pose. Okay, when you're ready, look front. You're gonna untuck your toes. You're gonna press your palms, and we're gonna go into a modified downward dog. So knees are bent, belly resting on your thighs, palms are pressed, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to straighten your legs, and we're gonna paddle our feet back and forth. 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your right foot between your palms. Rest the left knee down. Untuck the foot. Lengthen your spine. You can finger cup your hands. Remember, most of that pressure is on that front foot. As you inhale more, lengthen your spine and let your hips go deeper towards the ground. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the palms. Untuck that back left foot. Back to downward dog. And then when you're ready, bring the left foot between your palms. Rest the right knee down. Untuck that back right foot. Finger cup your hands. Each inhalation, more lengthen your spine. And each exhalation, go deeper from your hips. And make sure that your knee and your ankle is in alignment versus the knee being beyond or after. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck that back right leg. Come back to a downward dog. And hold. 3, 2, and 1. Now exhale, come into a plank. And then when you're ready, untuck your toes. Keep your hips off the mat. More inhale, raise your head higher. Keep your hips and your knees off the ground. Exhale, untuck your toes back to a downward dog. And then when you're ready, bring your right foot between your palms. This time you're going to keep the left knee elevated. And then you're going to place your palms by your side like you're racing towards somewhere. And hold. 5. Chest resting on the thighs. 4, 3, 2. Looking forward. And 1. Press your palms. Come back to a downward dog. And switch. Bring the left foot between your palms. Finger cup your hands, and then once you have shifted the weight, place your palms by your side and hold. 5, look forward. You're going towards your great future. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your palms back to a downward dog. And then when you're ready, exhale, come back into a plank. And then untuck your toes. Keep your hips off the mat. Raise your spine upward to an upward dog. And exhale. Back to a downward dog. And then when you're ready, bring your right foot between your palms. And then as you inhale, raise your palms up to the ceiling. And make sure your knee and your ankle is in alignment. Keep your palms active. And then let your hips go deeper and hold. Warrior 1, 5. Palms are active, so keep reaching up higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, press your palms back to a downward dog. And then when you're ready, switch. Bring your left foot between your palms. And then once you're ready, inhale, raise your palms up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently press the palms down. Back to a downward dog. And then once again, look front. Right foot between your palms. This time you're going to rest your right elbow on your right knee. And then raise. You can turn that back foot sideways, or you can keep it forward however you want. I'm going to turn it, and then you're going to raise that palm. Bring the left armpit towards your nostril. I need to catch my own breath. Okay? More open your chest and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now place that right palm on the mat and more stretch that left hand. More open your chest and hold. 5, 4, look towards your left hand. 3, 2, and 1. Press the palms, bring the right foot back to a downward dog. And bring the left foot between your palms. And then when you're ready, rest the left elbow on the thigh. And then, oh, hold on. I need to catch my own breath. Okay? All right. And then you're going to raise that right hand up, more open your chest, and hold. So you can turn that back foot outward. It's actually better if you do so. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now place that left palm on the mat. More open your chest. Stretch that right hand and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the palms. Come back to a downward dog. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Come into a plank pose. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes into an upward dog. Keep your hips off the mat. Press your palms and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back to downward dog. Untuck your toes. And then when you're ready, once again, you're going to bring your right foot towards your palms. And then you're going to turn that back foot out. And then when you're ready, you're going to stretch your palms by your side into a warrior 2. So adjust your legs. Keep your arms straight and strong. And hold. Remember, keep breathing through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise the right hand up. Bring the left hand back to the calf muscle. And then more, open your chest. Let your hips go deeper. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, you're going to interlock your fingers behind your back. And then as you exhale, you're going to raise your palms up. Bring your chest closer to the right knee, humble warrior. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With control, gently release that back leg. Press your palms. Come back down to a downward dog. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, look front. You're going to bring your left foot between your palms. And then likewise, turn that right foot outward. And then when you're ready, straighten your palms by your side. And make sure that your palms are leveled. So don't have one palm or one arm higher than the other. Make sure they're straight and strong. So check that back arm. And hold. Breathing continues. 5. And this is where your mind over your body comes into play. I can do strong things because I'm strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Raise the right hand up. Bring the left palm towards the back calf muscle. Stretch that right hand. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Pull more, open your chest. And then as you exhale, go deeper to the ground. And hold. 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Gently release your legs. Press your palms on the mat. Untuck the back right foot. Come into a downward dog. And hold. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Come into chaturanga or low plank. 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes. Come into an upward dog. Hips off the ground. And hold. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to a downward dog. And then when you're ready, bring your feet towards your palms. Before we rise up, micro bend the knees, bring the chest closer to the thighs, and then gently straighten your legs. And then slowly, inch by inch, rise up. Raise those palms up over your head. And exhale. Okay? So now you're going to spread your feet 4 feet apart. Okay? Slowly breathe in. And exhale. Slowly breathe in. And exhale. Okay? So now you're going to turn your right foot 90 degrees outward and your left foot 90 degrees outward. And then when you're ready, catch my own balance. As you exhale, you're going to gently come down. And then inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Now we're going to hold. 5. Spine elongated. Chest inflated. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come up halfway. And then exhale, go deeper. Now you're going to place your elbows on top of your thighs. And hold. 5, bring a smile to your face. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come up halfway. And then when you're ready, exhale, go down and grab your ankles. And then bring your head closer to the ground. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up with full control. Turn the feet inward and come back to center. Okay? When you're ready, raise the right knee up. Interlock the fingers around the right knee. Exhale, bring the knee up to the chest. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise the left hand up and hold. 5, hold it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to grab that right ankle, and then when you're ready, you're going to come into a dancer pose. Raise that back right leg. Keep your eyes focused. Left hand stretching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Woo! That's a little burn, baby. And slowly come back to center with control. Slowly breathe in and exhale. Slowly breathe in and exhale. Slowly breathe in and exhale. Okay, good job. Okay, ready? When you're ready, shift the body weight to the right side and then raise the left knee up. Interlock the fingers around the left knee. As you exhale, bring the knee up to the chest and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise the right hand up and hold. 5. Bring the knee higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently grab that left ankle. And then as you gently lean forward, keep your balance. And then raise that back leg and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down with control. Good job. Shake out the right, shake out the left. Okay, inhale, raise your palms up. Exhale, come into a chair pose. And hold. 5, 4, reach your hands up higher. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bend from your hips, press the palms. Exhale, back into a downward dog. And then when you're ready, raise the right hand, right knee, right leg up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Now bring the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, right knee, right elbow. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Go to the right wrist. Knee doesn't touch the ground. Go to the left wrist. And right wrist. And left wrist. Raise the right leg up. And then as you exhale, bring the right knee to the right wrist. Rest in bringing the right foot closer to the left, the root of the left thigh. And then gently finger cup your hands, more length in your spine. And exhale. Slowly breathe in and exhale. On the next inhalation, raise your palms up and exhale. Keep your balance. Inhale, raise your palms up and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Interlock your fingers around your back. Rest the palms on that left thigh. More open your chest. And hold. Look towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now gently walk your palms in front of you. Reach as far as you feel comfortable. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your palms back to your body. And now raise that back left leg up or untuck that back left toe. Come back to a downward dog. Raise that right leg up one more time. And exhale. Now hold downward dog. 5, 4, 3. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Raise the left leg up. Now as you exhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow, to the right elbow, to the left elbow, to the right elbow. Bring the knee to the left wrist. Don't let it touch the ground. To the right wrist. Bring the knee to the left wrist and to the right wrist. And then when you're ready, raise that left leg one more time, 3-leg dog. And then as you exhale, bring the knee towards the left wrist, left foot by the root of the right thigh. Inhale more, lengthen your spine. And hold. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping your balance, shifting the weight to the right leg. Inhale, raise your palms up. And exhale. Inhale, raise them up. And hold. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Interlock the fingers around your back. Or open your chest as you rest the palm on the right thigh. And hold. 5. Breathing continues. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your palms in front of you. And rest your forehead down. Take a moment to rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk those palms back towards your body. Untuck that back right foot. And then when you're ready, raise that left knee up. And rest the left knee down. Rest your knees on the ground. And just move your spine like a gentle snake. As we prepare to end class, gently going in this gentle circle or S. Be proud of yourself for doing hard things, which you know you can do. Okay? Now, come into a comfortable seated position. And then when you're ready, slowly breathe in and exhale. Slowly breathe in and exhale. Slowly breathe in and exhale. When you're ready, raise your 2 fingers, place them between your eyebrows, your right thumb over the right nostril, and then 2 fingers over the left. And then when you're ready, breathe in through both nostrils. Press down the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close both nostrils, hold. Slowly exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close, hold. Exhale slowly through the left. Inhale through the left. Hold. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close, hold. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close, hold. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close, hold. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close, hold. Slowly exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close, hold. Exhale through the left. And slowly relax your palms. Slowly breathe in and exhale. Slowly breathe in and exhale. When you're ready, bring your palms to your heart center. And as you go on with your day and your life, remember that you can do all things. For God has not given you the spirit of fear, or of doubt, or of hesitation, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. So you take that power, you take that love that conquers all, and you take that sound mind, mind of clarity, mind of freedom of thought, mind of stability, mind of creative powers, and you go forth, and whatever is challenging in your life, you face it head on, and know that you have not been given the spirit of fear. You have not been given the spirit of hesitation or of doubt, but of power, love, and sound-mindedness. Okay? Rub those palms. Feel the heat between your palms. And then place those palms over your closed eyes. Open your eyes, rotate your eyes clockwise 3 times, and then counterclockwise 3 times. And then as we exhale, we bring our palms to our forehead, and then we go as low as we can go as we bow to one another. Okay? All right, friends. Thank you for practicing with me. I'm posting new videos as much as I can. You know, this ain't easy, but it's good. So I'm going, as most folks know, I'm going back to India in 2 weeks. Today is June 16th, I believe, or 15th, 16th. And I leave on June 30th to go do my 500 hours of yoga so that I can further be transformed by my practice, and then come back and then start building up teachers and people who can go deeper into their practice. And as I always say, what's the point of this wellness if we're not using it to bring more peace, not just to our lives, but to those around us? Are we more patient with those people we come into contact with, especially those that we don't hold perhaps in high regard? Can you be more patient with them? Can you be more patient with your affliction? Can you be more patient in your suffering? That's what practice is for. The whole fitness, the biceps, the core, all of those things are byproducts. They're not the focus. The focus is on inner transformation so that you can show up differently into the world. Okay? So remember that. So Cash App. My Cash App is Napolitano49. Napolitano, Napolitano. Napolitano49. Yeah, appreciate any donation as I continuously go on my journey and bring you along with me. Okay? With that, one more bow. Take care of yourself and take care of each other.